Hello, 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 hello. All right. Huh, what happened? All right. Let's get that chat going. Huh. What's going on here? I'm waiting. I'm not getting any feed just yet. Everything looks good with OBS. I don't really know. I don't really know if it says I'm streaming. I'm in good health, thankfully, both in real life and the stream. That's really odd. Hold on a second. Let me check to see if I'm even getting... come on now. There we go. Let me check to see if I'm even getting a feed. It does not seem like I am, so I think I did something wrong. It's my first attempt at a live stream, so if there's anybody that's actually... Nope, no, it says 0. There's nobody watching me right now. YouTube is not giving me a feed, so... That's very odd. Yeah, I'm here. I'm definitely here. Oops. Hey guys! You just saw me fumble around like an idiot. YouTube opened 2 streaming windows, so that's why I was fumbling around. But hey guys, my name is Skyjaxx. Most of you probably know that already. Let's go! Yeah, I was able to pick up Let's Go at the midnight release Thursday night at midnight or Friday morning at midnight. I don't know. Depends on the way you want to look at life. But yeah, I cheated just a little bit. I do have a personal file on my Switch, obviously, and I have been playing on there, and I love it to absolute pieces. It's one of my favorite Pokemon games to date, and I haven't even gotten past the Cerulean Gym yet. So yeah, I haven't seen too much just yet. So this stream, we may even run into things that are new to me. So that's really cool. And yeah, I mean, there's not much more to do. So just if you see anything that you want me to catch, or you want to name any of my Pokemon, use the chat, and yeah, let's just go. I mean, I will be using the Pokeball Plus. I ended up getting it, and I don't really... I love it. It's really cool. It's a little wonky for some of the things in the game, but I do think that it was a very cool addition to the experience. All right. This intro is adorable. I love it so much. Alright, so the only Pokemon that I will choose, only 2 Pokemon that I will choose to name are Pikachu and the special gift I will be receiving for having the Pokeball Plus. I ended up saving it for the stream. I thought it would be a lot more interesting for you guys to see. This thing is... I love the way everything is rendered in this game. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Oh, and by the way, now that like music is actually starting, if you are experiencing too much of my voice or too much of the game and you can't really hear me, let me know. I can just pop in and fix it real quick. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Cubone. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. And if you want to know how people tend to interact with these Pokemon, well, some people keep them as companions, others have them do battle. And for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Now, why don't you tell me about yourself? So I don't really know how much customization there is. I know that you can change your clothes, and you can change Pikachu's clothes and like the way Pikachu looks to a point. But I haven't gotten to any point where I can actually like change the hair or like the eye color like we have in past games. I think this one is the most accurate for me. And for our name, let's go with the easy and simple Skyjaxx. Or, you know what, let's just cut it short and put Sky. Alright, so that is my new name. Right, your name is Sky. Yes, it is. Thank you for observing what I have just told you. Ah, there she is. This boy here is your friend and rival who has grown up next door to you. What was his name? We are going to do something that is a little callback for anyone that's been around me for any period of time would recognize. I think our rival for this game is going to be Razor, which actually was my part of my first name when I started YouTube way back when on my first channel that I had in high school. So we're gonna do that as a little callback. Alright, cool. Everything looks good. I see. His name is Razor. Sky, my boy. Your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. Ah! So excited. I've already seen all this and I'm like getting giddy inside. Let's go. I love how they just like set a little plug after you bought the game. A lot of the advertisements had "Let's go," and here we are with our first glimpse at the world. So, there's been a lot of things going on with Pokemon recently. I'm sure a lot of you have heard and know about that. We do have the announcement of Detective Pikachu, so we'll talk about that. But yeah, so how many Pokemon are there in the world? Currently there are 890. No. There's 800 and something discovered. I'm a fan. There's a lot of them, all right? And trust me, I'm very good at naming Pokemon. I do forget them sometimes. It's a fluffy Pikachu plush. So I'm curious if that would have changed if I had Eevee. Let's explore my room a little bit more. Huh. Hold on. What happened here? Did I just drop? Did I just drop? OBS says I'm still streaming. YouTube says I'm still streaming, but I think I might have dropped a little bit. Hold up. Let me get a... Is there an alarm going on outside? Huh. Oh well. Alright. Ooh, that's not good. I don't think I'm streaming anymore, which is a slight problem when you're trying to do a live stream. I'm so sorry, guys. It's a work in progress. All right. What's going on here? All right. That's not good, actually. Where'd I go? That's really weird, because... Okay, so... I'm not entirely sure what's going on right now. And it's kind of... Hmm. I'm sorry, guys. Anyone that's there, I am just trying to figure out why I've disappeared on the preview, and I don't even know if any of you are seeing me, so that's not good. Let me do something here real quick. Hmm. This isn't good. Oh boy. Getting something figured out here. That's really odd. I mean, everything still says I'm streaming. I don't really know if you guys are getting anything. And I've been like this for a little while now. Okay. Uh... Huh. No. No, 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 no. Don't. No, 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 no. No, no. Alright, so it seems that I've been lost. No, I'm back. No, I'm back. I'm back. Alright, cool. So, I mean, let's keep going. I think last thing we were talking about was the Pikachu plush. I was curious to see if that had changed, if I had gotten Eevee. And I really do appreciate that little poster in the background there. It's a callback to the intro for to the first game, Red and Blue. Well, first games, Red and Blue. I'm coming up. Up and at him. This guy's cool. I like him. Morning, Sky. What's going on? You've got one weird look on your face. Never mind that. I couldn't wait any longer. So I came to get you. Today's finally the big day. We're finally going to get our first Pokemon from the Pokemon professor and become real trainers. Cool. Oh, but before we do, you read the email I sent you yesterday, right? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm horrible with emails in real life, too. You'd better have. Check your computer if you didn't. Okay. I'm going to book it to Professor Oak's. See you there. Cool. Alright, so, I mean, was it really necessary? Hey, Sky, so here's what you need to know as a trainer. Press the A button. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, cool. Everything's still looking good. That was really weird. I just randomly dropped all of a sudden. Alright. Off you go to Professor Oak's lab. Razor asked the professor to give the two of you Pokemon of your own, didn't he? Yes, he did. He did do that. Alright. God, the world, just like the world that they've created with this game, it's a lot more believable than some of the past games, and I really do appreciate that. Just the way everything is rendered, I love the art style. It's different while still staying to, Pokemon. Still staying true to Pokemon. Alright, so this is the lab right here. So let's go to the lab and, Cool. Alright, so... Oh, Sky, Professor Oak isn't here. Do you think those Pokeballs hold the Pokemon you and I are supposed to get? I can't wait to get mine. Alright, It's a Pokeball. It contains a Pokemon. Yeah, they usually do. Okay, so now our next stop is over here. Well, my good Pidgey, thanks for the help. Okay. I think I understand you a little bit better now, thanks to this. Can you guys still see me? I mean, the preview window has gone black. And I'm really curious as if you guys can still see me. So, If anyone wants to help me out, just type in... Oh boy. This is really odd. Is there a reason my stream isn't going through? I mean, it says everything's good, but it says on the video, like on the window. Huh. And then if let's see something real quick. Okay, so sorry about that again, guys. It is a work in progress. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here and why it shouldn't be doing that. I have everything set up the right way. I'm not seeing any discrepancies here, and I don't know why, things are acting up all of a sudden. They decide to act up when you're streaming. Okay, stop with that. Huh. Boom. Alright, that should have fixed things. Boom. That should have fixed things. Boom. That should have fixed things. Alright, I think we're good here, actually. I think I fixed it. Alright. Cool. Definitely. Alright. I definitely fixed it. Alright, cool. We can finally get back. That was really weird. Alright, so, of course, I promised to give you and Razor a Pokemon today, didn't I? Well, in that case, why don't we head over to... And there she is, guys. There she is. This is going to be our partner for our new adventure. Any of you joining right now, welcome. There seems to have been a little bit of an issue at the beginning, but we haven't gotten very far. We only have gotten to this point, so that's not too bad. But since the opportunity has presented itself, why don't we practice some Pokemon catching? You just have to throw the Pokeball and try to land it on the wild Pokemon. Cool. So, the basics. The basics is good. Hold your Joy-Con horizontally. I'm not using the Joy-Con, but it's essentially the same principle. This is one of the things that a lot of people found controversial about the game, and quite frankly, I think it's pretty refreshing. Perfect. And I'm fairly certain the first one is rigged for you to be perfect. I love the Pokeball Plus. Every time that you catch with it, it wiggles a little bit. Like it has the tumble feature or rumble or whatever Nintendo has called it. And screw the fact that it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm addicted to Diet Coke, and that's what we'll be drinking today. Diet Coke with ginger lime. That was a pretty fine performance for a first timer, my boy. Why don't you pick up the Pokeball and give that Pokemon, that Pikachu you caught, a name? Alright. So, like I said, this is one of the only 2 Pokemon that I will be naming myself. The rest I will leave up to you. Now that's a lively Pokemon if I've ever seen one. Hey, wait, come back. The music is really good. I really like the way the music came out for this game. Professor Oak, those Pokeballs there, I swear, there were only 2 a second ago, but now there are 3. He knows how to do math, guys. He's smarter than some of our last rivals in the past. A perfectly reasonable reaction, my boy. You see, one of them is a Pikachu that Sky caught just now. So wait, Sky, you caught it yourself? What? I've never seen that happen before. Ho ho ho, how interesting. So something that I think is really cool about this is the fact that we can actually kind of see the way that the Pokemon react while they're in their Pokemon Pokeball. And yeah, I mean, I think that's really cool because you've got like the whole thing that people are like, what's it like to be in a Pokeball? What's it like to be in a Pokeball? And they finally showed us if a Pokemon, you know, has enough willpower, it can start moving around and doing all that. So that's really cool. Alright, so, well, my boy, this is it. Take that Pokeball and keep good hold of it this time. Alright, I'm so excited, guys. Alright, cool. They made Pikachu really lovable and really adorable, and I appreciate that. I mean, what else are you gonna expect from their star performer here? What a strange Pokemon indeed. It sure doesn't seem to like staying in one place. But it looks as though it's taken a shine to you, Sky. Why not give it a name? Alright, so I do already have a name in mind. And it's a little strange for some, I think. But I'm a film nerd, and yeah. We are going to name her Adeline. Because, long story that I'm sure nobody really wants to hear. Okay, no, not Adeline 3. Although I'm fairly certain you could just change her name with the rest of them. But, alright, here we go. Adeline, looks perfect. Adeline has been added to your party. Awesome, guys. So we have our first Pokemon, and that's really, really cool. Razor. Professor, I choose this one. Razor got an Eevee from Professor Oak. Cool. For a new trainer to catch their first Pokemon themselves, even I've never seen such a thing. Well, I'm special. Just like I'm special in every other Pokemon game. Oh, just one more thing. Now that you two are setting out as trainers, I'd like to ask your help with something. Take this with you on your journeys. And this is where we get the infamous Pokedex. What is that thing, Professor? This is the Pokedex that I've designed. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught, and it makes an entry for each. It's an extremely high-tech tool. Sky and Razor, I want you each to take one with you. I'm struggling with some English today, guys. I do apologize for that. You got a Pokedex from the professor. Right. You'll find you can't get very detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch a Pokemon to gather the most complete data, which makes sense. To make a complete guide to all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm an old man now, too old to get the job done myself. That's why I want you young trainers to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. A Pokedex, huh? We're gonna meet so many Pokemon. This keeps getting better and better. I'm setting out right now. Sky, you should do the same. If you think you're ready, that is. What was that intonation there? Alright, so I hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend. We are coming up against well, not against, but we are coming up to Thanksgiving and then Christmas. And I did want to talk about something real quick, but we'll save that. What should I call your new friend? Adeline. It's a lovely Pokemon. Pikachu. My, how energetic. I suppose that means you two will be setting off on an adventure today, right? I thought this day might come soon, so I planned ahead and got this for you. You got a town map from Mom. You put the town map in your bag. By using that town map in your bag, okay, repetitive, you'll always know exactly where you are. Safe travels, dear. You and Adeline be good to each other. Alright, so one thing that I did want to talk about real quick was just the fact that, yeah, my editing computer decided to die. And, that makes me really sad because that means I won't be able to edit any of my videos for you guys. But at the same time, it is kind of cool because it's given me the ability to gain the confidence to live stream. And that's really cool because I've wanted to do it for a really long time, and I thought about just live streaming instead of starting a new channel way back when. But, yeah. Sorry about that, got distracted for a second. Yeah, so I really wanted to continue. I didn't want to stop for 2 months, even though school's driving me insane and everything. I decided, you know what, let me live stream. It gives me an opportunity to try out that instead of just sitting there. The backup computers that I've had, they just keep crashing every time I try to export a video, and that's no fun, that's no good. So I decided, let's live stream. And I think it's a good solution to the problem I was having, but it's definitely going to take some getting used to because, as you've already seen, there was some technical difficulties. And, yeah. So we are officially starting our adventure. This is where we are. And something that is a little different from past Pokemon games is the grass means nothing. I mean, Pokemon spawn in and out of the grass, but, I cannot communicate yet, which means I can't do what I wanted to. But Pokemon just spawn, as you can see here. That's probably gonna be our first catch. Or you flew away. Let's get this one down here. And then there's an Oddish right next to it. That's really cool. So you just walk, encounter them at your own risk, and a lot of people were complaining about that. But you know what? It's a nice, refreshing change because I had to go through a cave last night. Thanks, Pidgey. I had to go through a cave last night, and, you know, I didn't have to deal with a bunch of Zubat. Let me focus for a second. I don't want to waste all of my Pokeballs just yet. There we go. We got an excellent catch. Well, hopefully it's a catch. There we go. So that's our first Pokemon, and I see there are a couple of you in the chat. So if you have anything you want me to name this Pidgey, let me know. I would love to have your guys' input on this Let's Play. Pidgey's data will be added to the Pokedex. Very docile. Again, struggling with English today. Very docile. If attacked, it will often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight back. Pidgey has been added to your party. Yes, it has. Okay, so something that's really cool, and you know what? Let's yeah, open that just in case a Pokemon decides to wander up and sneak us up from behind. One of the really cool things is the fact that you don't have to go to the name rater to change your name anymore. You just kind of go here, and for now I'll just name Pidgey North because I like the theme of direction with flying types, mainly because, you know, when you're flying, you're going in a direction, and it's travel, so I think it's cool. I don't have to explain myself to you. Stop. Alright, so yeah, I'm willing to change the name whenever you guys want. So her name will be North for now, and if you come up with anything else that you would prefer, let me know. Alright, so our next catch will definitely be the Oddish. This is one of the version exclusives, not region exclusives. I mean, alright, and now, nope, completely off. I don't have any berries yet. Not that a level 4 Oddish is gonna be very difficult to catch. There, perfect. Alright, so we got a nice throw. Cool. All right, so yeah, we got our Oddish, which will actually prepare us for our first gym, because otherwise we would be in a lot of trouble with an electric and a flying type. So that's really cool. As well as the fact that you actually have to, you know, have a specific typing to get into the gym, which is really cool. I actually appreciate that a little bit, because I mean, not for me, but when I was learning way back when, it would have been helpful to like be reminded of the typing advantages and things like that. So let's just avoid all of the Pidgeys and Rattata here. I guess I should catch a Rattata right now. I mean, fill up the decks, right? I mean, I'm gonna have to come back. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to come back through here in a second. Oh, Adeline found something. What is it? Adeline found something in the plants. You got a raspberry from Adeline. You put the raspberry in your catching pocket. Cool. And guys, we have hit our first town, well, city on our adventure here. Just making sure, yeah, there was no hidden Pokeballs or anything over here. And for those of you who do know, this is where we will be fighting Brock. He's our first gym leader in the Kanto region, which is really cool. I don't need to heal anything just yet. What is it, Adeline? Aw, she's happy. That's one thing that I do appreciate. The Pokemon that follow you are actually, you know, they interact with the environment, and I really do appreciate that a lot. Hey, you came up from Pallet Town. You must know Professor Oak, right? I've got a delivery for him, but I really can't leave the Pokemart unattended right now. Can I get you to take this to Professor Oak for me? You took the parcel from the Pokemart clerk. You put the parcel back in your bag. Thanks, kid. Say hi to Professor Oak for me. Alright, cool. So, one thing that I find really cool about this little detour here, they allow you to fast travel back, and I think that is what we're going to do just to save time. And yeah, let's go back to Professor Oak, talk to him, give him his thing. Why, Sky, back so soon? How's little Pikachu doing? She's doing very well, thank you. And from this point on, she will ride on my shoulder, which I think is absolutely adorable. Goodness me, Pikachu here seems it's really come to be a true partner to you, Sky. I think you've got what it takes to become a great Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? You handed the professor his parcel. Oh, so my order arrived. Thank you for bringing it to me. Hey, Professor Oak, it's about my Eevee. Its moves are... Whoa, Sky, that's so cool. Pikachu just rides on you like that? Ah, and now we have Razor as well. What fine timing. I've just been delivered some very handy items, which I think I'll share with the two of you. So we have our raspberries. They're put in our catching pocket of our bag, which is really cool. I'll stop you right there, son. Those berries are for Pokemon to eat, not you. When you want to catch Pokemon, try throwing one of those at the target before you take a Pokeball in hand. You'll find that wild Pokemon will become so happy to have a berry to nibble on that they'll become much easier for you to catch. That was close. I nearly swallowed one of them right up myself. Now then, you two. It's up to you to decide if you want to catch lots of different Pokemon or simply focus on training up your favorites. My only request is that you have fun either way. See, that's one of the things that I do actually think is really cool about this game. It sets up the casual route for you. And while it's a lot easier, it is. I've played a little bit. While it's a lot easier than some of the past games, it's casual. It's good. It's a nice change. I've been struggling to find, you know, a balanced medium between the games, and I'm a hardcore fan. I love Pokemon. I play every game. I try to make every midnight event. But at the end of the day, you know, there are just some games that are a little more difficult, especially for beginners, and that's okay. But I think it's nice that they're kind of like dumbing things down a little bit and having it more casual for once, because the last like 3 games have been pretty difficult to follow for some. So I know that it's actually greatly appreciated by some of my friends who are just getting back into the series. It's battle time. Alright, so I talked all the way through that whole battle introduction. Sorry about that. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Razor. One thing that I do want to mention, that if you are planning to get this game and you're looking for the more casual, you might want to go with Let's Go Eevee, because Eevee is the easier of the two, and that's not just subjective, that's a little bit more objective, because Eevee can learn, your partner can't evolve, but Eevee can learn any of the evolution moves, so, and that's actually a pretty big help. And so that's just something to keep in mind. Pikachu's going to be a little more of a challenge, like for your first gym, you know, you do have to worry about having a grass type or a water type, and I don't think you could get any water types just yet. Alright, so the fighting is fairly simple too. I've done the battle with Brock already, and it seems to reward you a lot more for using like the correct typings, like most Pokemon games do. But nothing's too hard. I don't think I've ever been defeated yet. So that's something to, you know, keep in mind. Just work on your typings and keeping an eye on that. I mean, is Thundershock going to do anything? Well, at this point it will. I should have used it earlier to check that, if I was actually curious. Oh. Oh, whoa. Hey, don't fall. Don't fall. What? Did I lose? Alright, so now that that's done. Sorry about that. I was waiting for a message to come in from school. Aw, geez. There I went mouthing off like I knew everything. And then I lost. How embarrassing. I probably should have trained my Pokemon up a bit before trying to battle like that, huh? Let's battle again sometime. There will be many more battles, so don't worry. So one thing that I do want to also like talk about is the fact that, you know, where was I going with that segue? Yeah, so like one of the complaints about like the new catching style and things, making it more like Pokemon Go. Hey Sky. Oh, just look at Pikachu. You two are already looking like great partners, and I've got the perfect little gift for such a great team. Here, take this. You got sportswear from your friend's big sister. You put the sportswear in your clothing trunk. Try putting that on Pikachu. You can go on an adventure in matching clothes. That's really cute. I do like that little feature there. Oh? And this is, I believe, the first time we get to play with this feature, which is like the partner play feature. And it's essentially Poke-Me. Whoa. Alright, come on now. Where did you go? Yeah, see, like, this is one of the things that, like, the Pokeball Plus is a little weird for. No. Because it just doesn't read right all the time. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there are some minor issues with it, but, I mean, it's not worth, like, passing it up entirely. I will say that. I do think that it's a very good buy, especially if you want to, like, if you want to further the experience of Let's Go, this is a great tool on it. I mean, it functions as a Pokemon Go Plus, I believe, or whatever that thing is. I never got it. Alright, so let's avoid that Pidgey, because we don't need another Pidgey. And I believe we can now communicate, which means... Here we go, guys. This is it. This is the gift. A Pokemon is in your Pokeball Plus. It's a present for you. Would you like to receive it? Yes, I would. Attention, if your battery runs out or you're disconnected while you're receiving a gift, you may no longer be able to receive it. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. Essentially, it's just saying, don't let your system turn off. You will now connect to the internet. Your game will be saved. Is that okay? Yes. I mean, it is a little bit more important with this game, because you have to pay to receive this specific gift, so, yeah. And there she is, guys. This is the first time that you can get Mew in a non-event. You just get it for, you know, having the Pokeball Plus, which is, I mean, in a way, it's still kind of an event, but when viewed through a microscope, this Pokemon's short, fine, delicate hair can be seen. Alright, so, cool. I mean, not much else there. Is she in my party? Because, yes, she is. Alright, so we are going to use her on this adventure. I do think that it's going to be really cool. But, for now, we are going to change her name. Just because I like to nickname all of my Pokemon. Again, if any of you see anything that you want me to change the name of at any point, I'm probably going to stream my entire Let's Play of Let's Go. I'll probably be sitting down when I can just to live stream, and then, you know, our Mew's name is now Misu. So let's move her up here, and then move her nowhere. She's good. Take out of the Pokeball, because, yes, Misu will now travel alongside you. And now we have Mew just floating around with us. That is adorable. Misu is staring at you. Want to try calling its name? Yes. Get it to learn its name. It is like a new pet. It's a new friend. Misu responded energetically. So just simply because of the fact that we do need to... Excuse me. Oh boy. Soda was not the best thing to drink today. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Just because you do get XP from training, and we need Misu to get some XP before the battle with Brock and level up just a little bit, we are going to catch some Pokemon on our way back to his gym, and that'll allow us to even fill up our decks a little more, so that's really cool. Oh, and something I completely face cam is back, guys. Hi. I got that working again. It doesn't seem to be working for Let's Plays for some reason, which is a little bit of a pain, but at the end of the day, you know, I have it for streams. I can't edit Let's Plays right now anyway. North grew to level 5. Perfect. Now I've got 2 Pidgeys in my party. Pidgey party! Alright, so this guy's here. What you doing? Thanks for helping me out with that parcel. A potion. That's good. Those are always handy. That's usually, that and revives are like usually the only items that I keep. I sell everything else. The way Mew moves around is really adorable. I really do love it. Oh, and here is our first non-rival battle, guys. Trainers' eyes have met. Eye contact means battle. So let's start. Wow. Okay, so it's our first time using Mew. She is at the front of the party. Rattata. One of my least favorite Pokemon, but at the same time, there is still some affinity for it because I had one at one point, and then I realized it's basically useless. I mean, no Pokemon is useless. There are useless trainers though, so think about that. You are only a good trainer if you take care of your Pokemon. Alright. Let's get this battle quickened up a little bit here. Yeah, it's going to take forever for her to do it. So let's switch out to Adeline real quick. Get things taken care of. Not because I don't want to, you know, enjoy. I want to get at least to the first gym today. And wow, we've already been streaming for quite a while. Which is good. Good. Means I'm getting used to it. No, not. Alright, so fight. Thunder Shock. I'm curious to see how much this Thunder Shock does. To have an elemental move that's electric is actually a pretty big deal in like the first area of the game. It's a pretty strong move relative to the other things that you'd be getting with your regular starters. Your party Pokemon. Oh. I'm assuming it just told me I gained CP. Which is fine. It's beautiful weather outside. So I'm gonna get this guy's attention. You look pretty pleased about something. I don't know, there is a Mew standing right next to me. Oh, you beat another trainer. Good job. Well, since we're on the topic, the Pokemon you sent into the battle might have lost some HP or PP. You should take them to a Pokemon Center and get them healed up. It doesn't cost any money. Doesn't take long at all either. Yeah, but the music can get annoying, so get in and out. Alright, so let's do that real quick, and then we're just going to jump in and defeat Brock's little grunts that are hanging around the gym. Yes, I would like to heal my Pokemon. I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds then. We're just going to keep it that way. From this point on, I'm just not going to try to recover from any of the word typos that come out of my mouth. It's so weird seeing a Mew like so early on in the game. And I probably should have saved it for a little later, but you do get it at level 1, so it's like your Mew. And I am a big fan of Mew, actually. Over there. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been seeing that, but I do have a Mew plush. I got it at SuperCon this year, and I was really, well, my girlfriend helped me get it. No, my girlfriend got me Mimikyu. I don't know. I mean, we were together, and they're like kind of ours, but they're just here in the studio just to make it look like a game studio. But they're both ours, and yeah, I got Gengar, Mew, and Mimikyu back there. They are all from the same line. They're actually not Pokemon Center plushes. The Pokemon Center plushes that I have were actually being used for the Trick or Treat series that I was doing on my channel. On my channel. Wait, I was just in here. What am I doing? They were being used for the Trick or Treat background, and they're still at my mom's house because I haven't been of the right mind. Oh, I'm dumb. The gym's not here. What am I? I'm lying to you guys. The gym's not here. I feel really stupid, actually. I mean, there's always time to move on. I gotta go through Viridian Forest first. That's actually a really pretty thing. But yeah, I mean, should I go to the left? Yeah. I get the Nidoran. And I do like Nidoqueen. I do want to finish off this Let's Play with the Nidoqueen in my team. Nidoqueen and Mew, I think, are going to be permanents. But before I get Nidoqueen, I do have to work on getting the Nidoran. Female. Okay, so let's pick this up real quick. Found 5 Pokeballs. I know my friend was like really confused as to why Pokeballs were so spread out and you like get Pokeballs for winning rounds, and I'm like, how many Pokeballs do you waste on a Pokemon? He's like, a good amount. And I'm like, exactly, they're a lot more of a resource in this game than other games, and that seems weird. It's a weird thing to say, but they're a lot more of a resource in this game. They're a lot more important, I think. No, Nidoran seem to be popping up, which makes me kind of sad. Alright, so let's at least get the rival battle over with. I healed up, might as well abuse that. You're hoping to make it to the Pokemon League Day 2. That's where... Someday, too. I'm a mess today, guys. That's where you can battle the strongest of all Pokemon trainers. The ones they call the Elite Four. I was hoping maybe I could get a glimpse of them, but the guard at the gate wouldn't even let me pass without an any badges from Pokemon gyms. Guess I'll just have to get there the long way, by battling and getting strong. So, Sky, I guess that means it's on. Yeah, so, I was up really late last night, which kind of attributes to some of the weirdness. I was playing Destiny with friends, just blowing off the steam of a really, really bad Friday, and I hate to have those. She's adorable. I love Misu. Alright, and yes, my Mew's a girl. Hush. One thing you'll learn about me is I actually like having female Pokemon in my party. I don't know why, it's just something that... I think it was during Diamond and Pearl, I ended up having like a full female team when I beat the Elite Four. And honestly, it just felt really good for some reason, seeing all of that red. So I just kind of stuck with having as many females in my party as possible. But yeah, I have no clue what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was playing Destiny with Destiny 2 with some friends last night. And then after that, I was like, you know what? Let me get a head start on setting up the stream, because it's going to take me forever tomorrow morning. I know myself. And yeah. Yeah, I went to bed at like 4:30 after setting everything up and shutting down the system and everything, learning how YouTube live streaming works. Let's do this. I'm trying to best as possible get her XP up. I'm sorry, I probably seem a little distracted, and just for that, I'm gonna throw this over there. I'm just trying to sort something out with school, and that's not really the time for it. I set time to live stream. I should be live streaming. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Come on, one more. No, it's gonna take more than one more, but we gotta get her leveled up, because a sidekick is a great thing to have in early game anywhere. I do like the sidekick typing a lot. I think my favorite would still be Ghost. I'm not entirely sure. I like a lot of the Ghost Pokemon, but it's either, I think my favorite typing would probably be... No, I like Water and Electric too. I don't have a favorite type. I have a favorite Pokemon from each type, I think. But then, you know, you say that, and then someone asks me, what's your favorite Pokemon? And I sit there for like 20 minutes. Pikachu. And it's true. Pikachu is my favorite Pokemon, but, you know, 14 XP. That seems almost not worth it. That really seems almost not worth it. Yeah, let's switch out Pokemon just to, like, speed things up a little bit. I did want to make it to at least the first gym. Okay, let's go. What was going on there? The Pokeball Plus had like shifted in my hand, so the directions. No, I want to keep Pikachu. The direction that I had my Pokeball Plus was like kind of sideways, so every time I was doing something, it wasn't what it was actually doing. Hey, for the new person that joined, hey. Alright, so let's get Eevee knocked out real quick. That sounds so bad. Alright, so I really wish I had a slightly stronger move, speed things up just a little bit. But I mean, this is the fun of Pokemon. If you're here, it's because you like the battles, you like the catching, you like the story. So, yeah. I mean, it's pretty chill. Even the battling is very relaxed, very nice. Oh, hi. Yes, Mew actually looks really adorable. I really do like the way the render actually came out. I mean, right now I have her named Misu, and if you want to change the name, just type it in the chat, let me know, and we'll keep going. Yeah. All of my Pokemon other than, oh, I guess she fainted. I wasn't paying attention to the HP. Originally, I was going to keep it Misu, but the only Pokemon I'm keeping the name for is Adeline, which is my Pikachu. No, I don't know what happened. I must have pressed something in me talking endlessly and whatever. But, yeah, Adeline is the only one that's gonna stay. If you guys want to change any of the names, just let me know. I completely missed what happened there. I don't know if she got scared and came back to me, like, to protect me from losing the battle or having her faint. I don't really know what that was, but whatever the case may be, that's cool. Alright, so we're done with that battle. And I mean, we can't really do much else. It's just, I know that after, I like completely skipped what he was saying. He was just saying, hopefully one day we can both see each other in the Pokemon League. Just for the sake of, keeping her happy. Let's, no, why are you sad? You like that spot. It's so weird because, like, sometimes you'll pet her in a certain spot, and it's like she'll like it, but then at other times she just doesn't. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, I know that the neck is one thing that she doesn't always like to be pet, and I don't know what that's all about. No, I don't want to use any of my berries just yet. I don't know what that's all about, but it's actually really funny to me. Probably shouldn't be. Okay, so there's the Nidoran. There's a lot of Nidoran here. Cool. Alright, so let's get this Nidoran underway. Boom. Even with the jump, I got it. Alright. I love that. And then, I don't know if you guys heard that. It does the Pokemon's cry every time you catch it, which I think is a very good attention to detail. Because Mew was inside the Pokeball Plus, I wasn't able to put Pikachu in there, so I can't really talk about it. But I'm really excited to put Pikachu in there and just have her come along with me. All right, Nidoran's data will be entered into the Pokedex. Ooh, so she's on the smaller side. Something that they did bring over from Pokemon Go was the personal records, which essentially, you know, the smallest you've caught. Have they implemented that yet? I don't know, but you know, you can always check to see. Ooh, I don't know what I did there. Can I have the? Wait a second. Huh. That's really cool. Okay, so like change. Your Pokeball does different things when you shake it. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted there. Like, you know, Pokemon, you can have, Pokemon Go, you can have them evaluate your Pokemon and just, you know, the size and the weight and things like that. Alright, so, I mean, just for good measure, we are going to catch another Nidoran. I mean, you always get candies from it, but that's something they didn't have in the games before, the whole height and weight thing. So it's really cool to see that Pokemon Go influenced Let's Go. That's actually really cool. Really, the same name as your cat. Who knew? Alright, so Oddish grew to level 6. You seem to be pretty engaged, so what do you want me to name the Oddish? Let me know. Let me know what to name Oddish, and then I will name Nidoran. Alright, so everybody's leveling up right now. That's cool. Catch 2. Keep it up. Alright, cool. So the weight is average, or no, the weight is just, I guess, more than before. Like, higher than before. The height is lower though, so she's a little smaller, which is actually kind of cool. She's a little chunky, a little small and a little chubby, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually pretty cute that they have that little detail. It adds character to the Pokemon, and that's something I really appreciate. Let's get the Spearow, because I never get Spearow. You encountered a wild Spearow. This is like my least favorite bird. Like, I even like the Pidove line better than Fearow and Spearow. Alright, come on now. There we go. I I don't like them. I'm definitely not a Gen 1er. In fact, I'm probably the opposite. I've been with the franchise since I was born, pretty much, because my sister, when she was really young, she was watching Indigo League. She was collecting the cards, and she was involved with Pokemon when she was younger. So as soon as I start like getting memory of the things I used to watch or anything nostalgic, Pokemon is there. It's always been there. And even at the times where like I didn't collect the cards as much, I still played the games. Like I have my Nintendo DS. Pokemon's always in it. Like always. I think the only Nintendo DS games that I currently have at the moment are Pokemon games, which is fine with me. I love that. All right, yeah. Get tucked away in the box. But Pokemon's been with me. Oh, yay! Nidoran male, so we can always get that Nidoking if we want to. Wow, I'm really getting sidetracked. Anyway, like I was saying, like, I'm like the opposite of a Gen 1er. I've been around since I think technically Gen 2, but I didn't start playing the games till Gen 3, and then I turned 10 Gen 4. And a lot of my friends are like, dude, I love Gen 4 because that's when I turned 10. And, you know, in the Pokemon world, that's when you would have started your journey. And I know a lot of people say, oh, my region is Sinnoh, or my region is Hoenn, or my region is Unova, just based on the game they played when they turned 10. And I like Pokemon from every generation. And I really do. One of the things that separates me from a lot of fans, I think, is the fact that I appreciate Black and White and Black and White 2. I like Gen 5 a lot more than most. I like the whole idea of the dream thing. I like a lot of the Pokemon designs that came out of it. And even though they're not my favorite Pokemon like Garbodor, I can still appreciate Garbodor. They were trying to do something different. And honestly, they were trying to make something that seemed like it would be in a different region. That's not something they saw being in Japan. And quite frankly, when you're talking about Unova, it's based on the US, a lot of big cities. There's pollution. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, there's a lot wrong with that. But basing a Pokemon on that, like they had the balls of gas from Gen 1 coughing and wheezing, and I love them too. They're great Pokemon, but people get on Garbodor, I'm just like, it's the Gen 5. It's the Gen 5 coughing and wheezing. Trubbish has been very good in trying to shiny hunt for me, just because it's actually, you can get some good stuff out of that when you're with your Smeargle, which I use Smeargle to chain every now and then. I'm not a big shiny hunter, but okay, there we go. I got stuck on the ledge there. Trubbish, I have some fond memories of Trubbish because of, you know, chaining and things like that. And Garbodor, I know one of my friend's favorite Pokemon is actually Garbodor, and I'm like, good for you. That's something different. Not everyone can say that. We have officially entered Viridian Forest. Let's get that Metapod. Almost practically useless. But yeah, like I was saying after that whole rant, it's huge. Huge Metapod is going to use Harden. That's a demonetized. Thank God I'm not monetized. But yeah, like, I have no clue. Yeah, okay, so like I was saying, I'm not a Gen 1er by any means. I do happen to like a lot of the Gen 1 Pokemon, but they were good Pokemon. They were solid Pokemon. There's the ones I dislike in Gen 1 too. And quite frankly, there's the likes and dislikes from each region. Which I've actually been thinking about doing like a top 10 or top 10 worst or my least favorite. Those kind of videos when it comes to Pokemon. It separates things a little bit, which I think is really cool. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know. I always love your input when you guys get to talk to me and things like that. It allows me to provide you with better content for you guys to watch. And I love making the content, so, you know. Alright, so I got the Kakuna. We're going to spend some time in Viridian Forest. Honestly, because I just kind of want to fill up the Pokedex. It's been a really long time since I've gotten the original 151. So, I actually want to try to fill it up to the best of my ability. and then I'll transfer anything that I can't get in this version through Pokemon Go. I've yet to do that. I don't think I've reached that point in the game yet that I can do that, but, you know, I will eventually. Alright, so Double Kick is actually really useful, especially for our next gym. I think we could get rid of Growl. Their attack stat, I mean, it would probably be useful to get that lowered, but at the same time, nobody uses Growl. Alright, so, let me put this down a second, because I'm going to reach over for my secret stash of M&Ms, and for the person that I told I actually have a secret stash of M&Ms, I had a giveaway, during October, and the way that I chose the winners was literally just random comments, and one of the questions was, you know, what's your favorite Halloween candy? That wasn't smart. Hold on. I don't want to, like, have that in the mic. That's probably not a good thing for you guys to hear. I can be very, I don't even know the right word for that. I can be very thoughtless. Yeah, and somebody said their favorite candy was M&M's, and I like secret stash. I'm not lying, it's there. My dad buys these like fairly big bags of mini M&M's, and I'm like in love with mini M&M's. I mean, the regular ones are good too. I just prefer the minis. There we go. Come on, Weedle. Out of all things. Okay, that was a waste of a Pokeball. And there we go. Boom. Got a great. So, one of the things that is, like, kind of, I mean, good about my computer dying, one of the things that's kind of a positive that comes out of the whole situation is the fact that it lets me step back for a second and not worry so much about, okay, I gotta record this video, I gotta edit, I gotta do homework, I gotta go work. I'm gonna be live streaming for like the next 2 months probably. I gotta save up. I don't really have the money to buy a new computer just yet, so I'm gonna try to do a live stream once a week. Let's go. If I could get Little Nightmares working, Little Nightmares, finish that up from October. I only did 1 episode. And then I think Breath of the Wild is like a really cool Friday night stream. Very chill, very relaxed. So I'll probably be doing that at some point. But yeah, I'll be streaming once a week at some point. I didn't realize there was a Pidgey there. Let's not get that. There's no point, and I only have 38 Pokeballs right now, so. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming, so I don't have to worry about sitting and editing and doing this and doing that, and I love it all. I love every bit of it, and as much as, you know, editing can get on your nerves, I enjoy everything that I do for the channel, and that's not what it's about. It's just the fact that, you know, it allows me to step back and think about what I'm creating, different videos that I would like to do that I haven't really had the time to think about or plan. Like, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out soon, and I want to, come on, Caterpie, I want the ability to think about the things that I want to do for Kingdom Hearts 3, because I wanted to do something special for it. I've been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 since Jesus was a boy, like, so long ago that I played Kingdom Hearts 2, and I've played every Kingdom Hearts since. I don't think I've missed any. But, like, I've thought about possibly, you know, finding some cash to go and buy the collections. So, ooh, another Pikachu. We don't need that. We've got our partner. You know, saving the... Wow, Pikachu's everywhere. That's a Weedle. Alright, so we're going to move forward here. No need to stick around very much. That's an Oddish. I'm special. All right, so yeah, I wanted to like see if I could set money aside to get the collections and play like live and just reminisce and tell stories, things like that, getting ready and leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3. And then, you know, like the second I get Kingdom Hearts 3 just like this, I'm going to live stream it. Well, at that point I may have a computer, so I might record it. But depending on how the live streams go, who knows? I might decide to do both. Live stream an episode, and then do a recorded episode, and then live stream an episode. Who knows? But yeah, it allows me to do things leading up to Kingdom Hearts. It allows me to plan other things. And it's just really cool because I'm like being forced to step back and look at the bigger picture. And I'm the type of person that when I'm doing something, my brain gets caught up in all of the little details. So I do appreciate the fact that now I'm being forced to take a break. It's a little odd to say. You know, it's not that I'm happy my computer broke, by all means. No. Never think that. I do appreciate my... Oh my god, that's a Bulbasaur. That's a Bulbasaur. I forgot you could catch Bulbasaur. That's a Metapod. I don't want the Metapod. I want my Bulbasaur. Where's Bulbasaur? I guess now is the decent segue into... Oh, it's so tiny! Into not Let's Go. We're playing Let's Go. I'm dumb. The decent segue into Detective Pikachu. I wonder what's going on here. Hold on. How's the stream health? I haven't checked that in a while. It's still good. It's still good. Alright, that's good. I haven't gotten any Great Balls yet. And yeah. Like, raspberry time. Yeah, I was gonna use this, as I was saying, as a segue to Detective Pikachu. And, I don't want to rant too much about it, because I could probably talk all day. And, you know, certain people, my girlfriend, I'm just gonna go crawl in a hole and die. I lost Bulbasaur. Because I was being stupid, I lost my chance at catching Bulbasaur. Come back, Bulbasaur. That's a rare spawn, isn't it? Dang, I can be so stupid sometimes. Bulbasaur! Anyway, now that I'm done being sad and a whiny little baby, it's my fault. I don't know why I'm crying about Bulbasaur disappearing. This was a pointless way to go. I got a tiny mushroom. That's useful. It's not. It gives you money, and I really don't know if money has any sort of actual use in this game yet. Anyway, Detective Pikachu. I know, like, you know, people like my girlfriend and my girlfriend's brother, they already know my opinions on it because I've probably ranted ad nauseum to some of them. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys, but I'm not gonna talk about it too much. I want to put it out there. Like, I'm actually excited for Detective Pikachu, and do I think it's gonna be the best movie in the world? I am hesitant to say because we all know how video game movies come out. I think it's going to be enjoyable. At the very least, I think it's going to be enjoyable. I mean, it has Ryan Reynolds in it. And, I mean, I don't see how that could go anywhere in the wrong direction. Because Ryan Reynolds is hilarious. And, you know, I haven't played Detective Pikachu yet. And I really want to. I wanted to for the channel. But I don't have a capture card for the Nintendo 3DS. So, yeah. You gotta actually, like, get a capture card installed in that. And I'm not having someone cut up my 3DS. I love it too much. But I haven't played the game very much. And I already know that some of the things are going to differ. And, like, there's some differences between the movie and the game, which is good. I think it's very good. And, I mean, for those of you that don't know, and is that a Butterfree? Can I not catch the Butterfree? I want the Butterfree. Butterfree. I'm all over the place now. I'm just going for it. These are a pain in the butt. Let me get the Nanab Berry because it's just useful. It really just comes down to the fact that it's useful. Boom. That's the totally wrong direction. I'm gonna really try to focus after losing the Bulbasaur. It was like a putting salt in the wound. Okay, I don't have any more Nanabs, but I do think I can use a Raz. Get ready. Wow, so it lets you layer berries? That's a little cool detail that is good to know. That's a little unlike Pokemon Go, which is good. Anyway, back to Detective Pikachu, because my brain is, you know, scrambled eggs right now. Yeah, like, I don't even remember where I was. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, you know, it's gonna be a decent movie, and even if it's not the perfect movie, I think it's a really nice transition into Universal Studios IP of Nintendo products, because they did want to take Marvel Island out because, you know, at this point I think it's fairly common knowledge that Marvel, rest in peace Stan Lee, you know, I didn't get to do anything for that. I was gonna, like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, alright, let me go play Spider-Man in honor, and then I realized I can't edit anything, and I got really sad. But yeah, I mean, Marvel is now Disney IP, so, and I don't know how that actually is gonna change. I don't think anything changes now that Stan Lee passed away. Like, I don't think it's any more their IP. I don't think it was a 50-50. I think Disney bought Marvel. So I think they have full control over it now. But either way, they wanted to take Marvel, and I've heard a million different things. They want to do a hotel that looks like the Avengers Tower, someone told me. They want to do, you know, a Marvel park. And I don't know how true any of that is. I mean, very good ideas. Disney, you should probably get on some of that. I would love to stay in the Avengers Tower. But, you know, Universal has to start phasing... The point is, Universal has to start phasing out Marvel IP. And Nintendo signed for that. Like, Nintendo is taking Marvel's place, and I shook it. And now we gotta play with our needy Pikachu. But, you know, I'm fairly certain that it's official now that Nintendo's starting to work on making a Nintendo Land or a Nintendo Island. I don't think the official name has been discussed yet. But, like, we're gonna get Nintendo stuff there. And for Universal to have complete IP, I think it's pretty genius. Like, they have complete IP of, well, not complete, you know, it's still Nintendo's, but in terms of, like, the film, it's not, I don't think Game Freak or Nintendo are heavily involved. So, like, it's a lot of Universal, and that allows them to, okay, we have IP, which starts the whole phasing out process, which is stuff that I'm sure not a lot of people care about. So I'll move on to the next, like, talking about what I know a lot of people care about, which is the way the Pokemon look. Personally, I'm a fan. I think that going too cartoony would do the film a lot more harm than good. And I know a lot of people are like, well, why make a live-action Pokemon film anyway? Because why not? I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm just speaking for myself. What's going on here? Is the stream frozen? I can't tell. Have I been talking to the berry screen this whole time? Yeah, I think I have. I think the stream froze. And now it's still frozen. Hold on, let me fix that. Let me go into OBS real quick. Try to fix that. Let's you guys probably went black for a second. I don't know what that's all about. Ooh, that's weird. That's really weird. Okay, you guys went black for a second. And it's still frozen, isn't it? Yeah. It's still frozen. I don't know how to fix that. I mean, maybe... Hold on. It's muted already, so let me try adding... Hold on. Not game capture. Video device capture. A for media, deactivate. Yeah. No, I didn't mean to disappear. What's going on here? That's really weird. I apologize, guys. Huh. So I've been ranting to the berry screen. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to dip out for a second. Try to get everything organized again. Can't really, I can't really figure out what to do other than just leave for a second. Yeah, so I'll be right back, guys. Don't worry, nothing's gonna happen. I'll probably disappear for a few minutes, and then I'll come back. And, oh boy, this is gonna be a challenge to put back on the channel for playback. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Hold on.